Welcome back, everyone. This is just 10 minutes away from the end of this incredible new experiment, this nano race involving the world's tiniest cars. Remember, they're about 30,000 times smaller than just a little bit of my hair here, and they travel about across a €2 piece in about 400 years, though one of them can go a bit faster. We're going to give you the final rankings when this whole race comes to an end in just a few minutes' time. Before we get there, I do want to show one thing, a report involving the two winners, the one that ran on the silver dish and one on the gold dish. That was, of course, is the Swiss group, and of course it was the other one, which is the American-Austrian team, who also won on the silver dish. Let's look at that report as they did it kind of like, they talked to each other about what they did to win. So here we go.
We had actually tried in the first case to use gold, but our molecule, which is this, was too mobile on gold. We had to use extremely low tunneling conditions, so very gentle parameters in order to try to image the molecule on gold, but it simply didn't work. We therefore opted for silver, and it worked on silver. We can move the molecule on silver.
We won on gold because we did our defined racetrack, so it's around 130 nanometers, and we crossed the finish line after 8 hours of racing, and we were the first to finish on gold, so that's why we won on the gold substrate. It was in the 4-probe microscope here in Toulouse, so they have 4 tips, and each team is controlling one tip. And in this microscope, on the same sample, we were the first to complete the racetrack.
The difficult part of the race was keeping concentration for such a long time. We have to be careful in how to manipulate the molecule in order to move it across the surface, and concentration, and then also conferring with teammates to ensure that we go along the right course. It was a challenge.
The most difficult part for us was to find our racetrack in between a lot of molecules. So the surface of the gold substrate is not fully covered, but there are really a lot of molecules, and we have to define our way through the molecules. So it's like a slalom with the skis. And of course, they can also disturb the other molecules. So we had to be concentrated over a long time, and we had to stay focused to not do any mistake.
For the race, we've taken our molecule. It uses a small electrical dipole, and then we deposit this on the silver surface. We bring the STM tip close to the molecule, and the electric field from the STM tip interacts with this tiny dipole and causes a motion. We repeated this many times over the 150 nanometer course that was defined on the silver, and we were finished within around 3.5 hours.
2 days before the race, we prepared our racetrack, and we cleaned the track that we want to use. And then we could start with a prepared molecule, and it went quite well until we lost the molecule once, and then we had to get a spare molecule from the side of the racetrack and go back to the same position. So that is time consuming, and it's also difficult for our patients because we want to be fast and finish the race. But after some time we got used to it. We lost the molecule 2 or 3 times, and we could replace it and finish the race. And that's why we are happy, yeah, of course.
Grant also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're happy?
Yeah.
Oh, good, fantastic.
In a good race.
So a fascinating debriefing there from the two winners, the Depoda racers and of course the Swiss Nano dragsters. So many of you have been watching us on social media in so many different ways, and I want to talk to our community manager, our social media guru, Loïc. Tell us in English and French if you can, just a bit of briefing, who has been watching and monitoring our progress.
Bien sûr, Chris. Effectivement, un grand merci à toutes et à tous de nous avoir suivis si nombreux et nombreuses. On a eu donc près de plus de 100 000 personnes qui nous ont suivis sur les différents canaux, hein, que ce soit sur Facebook, sur YouTube bien évidemment, hein, sur Twitter. Voilà, on a eu un pic jusqu'à 1000 personnes connectées en direct au même moment hier, donc c'était super. Et vous avez posé plus de 500 questions auxquelles on a essayé de répondre avec toute une équipe. Voilà, ça c'était génial, des questions plus simples, mais effectivement aussi d'autres très précises, en allant très loin dans la science. On avait posté jusqu'à 60 vidéos, voilà, pendant tout le week-end, et un grand merci à toutes et à tous. In English now, thank you all for all the questions, for being so many into all the lives in YouTube for sure, Facebook as well, Twitter. We got from about 500 questions from the social media. It was amazing to answer with the team, and we post about almost 60 videos. So thank you all for being so many on this live and for your questions. That's amazing.
Which countries showed the most interest in, would you say?
It's worldwide, but mostly in France, and after US, Japan, Brazil, and in Spain too.
Et en français, quels étaient les moments où on a vu le pic, on va dire, de gens qui s'intéressaient à ces courses?
Alors c'était bien sûr au démarrage, au lancement de cette course, parce que tout le monde était très intéressé pour savoir à quoi ça allait ressembler. Et puis toute l'après-midi, hier, les gens se sont connectés, ont essayé de capter ces moments avec les chercheurs, avec les pilotes. Voilà, donc tout au long de l'après-midi hier, c'était important.
Et puis il faut dire aussi que beaucoup les journalistes, les médias traditionnels aussi ont suivi ce qu'on faisait.
Oui, ça c'est un autre point positif, effectivement, hein, que ce soit l'AFP, des journaux américains, japonais, brésiliens, voilà, donc ça c'était super, ouais.
And in English, what would you say was the most common question?
The common question was about how they create those molecules, because people think about molecules, how they are made, and this is about maybe 20 times or 50 times this question.
And compared with other events at the CNRS, which is used to doing, how popular was this one?
This one was worldwide, so it's about 5 or 6 times more views and more people linked to the event.
Okay. Well, you had a big team working with you. They did a lot of hard work and replying to all those questions. So big thank you to your team as well. So thanks a lot, Loïc.
Sure. Merci beaucoup.
Stay there. We're coming very close now to the end of this 36-hour nanocar race, something which we've been really looking forward to, which has happened, it's become a reality. This was a one-off, the first time ever internationally. You won't see this again anytime soon, unless it's here with the CNRS, of course. And as we get to the final seconds, I want to take us to the control room, the racing control room, where they're all there after 36 hours of being together. You can see them now over there. They're pretty exhausted, probably elated as well, and I think you should be able to see Christian there, ready to take over and to thank all the teams and to officially announce.
Okay. Full stop. Okay, so the race is over for everybody. You can stop your cars. You can stop your car. You are not required to bring back your cars to the parking lot. But you are required now to lift all the tips. And congratulations for everybody. And then Christian will tell you about the final result.
Okay, so first of all, just waiting for the retraction. It's okay for everybody? You all retract?
Yes.
Yes, Remy? Okay.
Yeah, so.
Frank, it's okay?
Yeah.
You retract also? Good. You retract also? No, you continue forever. So first of all, I like very much to thank you, everyone, all the team, all the people here, which have worked so hard, all of you. And this was a fantastic common adventure. I see continuing people helping each other, jumping from one team to another. Even we discover a molecule from one team going to another one, maybe by teleportation or whatever. On the screen, I don't mention the Dresden team which reached the Japan team, so once. So this was good. So you're all waiting for the announcement of the prize. I want to tell you first of all that those prize has not to be taken too seriously. This is prize, of course, and we have decided to give 6 prize. Of course, 6 prize. So the 2 first prize, equality, of course, but not for different things. The largest forever molecule run controllably over a surface, silver surface, on a single STM. 1 micron, you guys, apparently almost. 1 micron around over 36 hours. Grand Rise team. On the gold surface on the 4 STM downstairs, which is 2 floors down, you don't see it. Of course, we control it from here. They succeed to reach 133 nanometers in 7 hours. That's fantastic also. In 36 hours for 1 micron. So after you make the ratio, I'm so tired not to make the ratio for the speed. You can make the speed yourself. And on silver 111, the Basel team, first prize. Hey guys, wake up! After we enter to, after I made a comment about the problem we got and why we do like that, you have number 2, Ohio for the distance, 38 nanometer, is right?
43.
The news of the day. 40?
43.
43. 43. Okay, good. On silver, sorry, I'm tired. Sorry, and you get a special. We call it the Texan prize because it is the largest ever 4-wheel molecule ever synthesized and controlled on the surface. Congratulations, the team. Well, so the Dresden team. So we enter with a difficult problem of the crash and the preparation. You were fantastically prepared. Unfortunately, like any fantastic prepare, sometimes you have a problem. So we decided with Jean-Pierre to deliver you a fantastic award, which is the Perseverance Award, because you were fantastic during all the competition. Whatever the race circumstance, you were always smiling, you were always there day and night, whatever happens. So thank you very much, and you get the Perseverance Prize. Which is we have a 4th prize, because everybody agree around the table, the most beautiful car, I don't know, I don't say in the world, I don't know, in terms of images, is the Toulouse team. So Toulouse team is award, the most beautiful car of the year, century, millennium, whatever, in terms of images. Congratulations, universe if you want. It's Miss Universe. So you're right. Titin is the Miss Universe at the Nano World, so so this is good. And finally, my Earth is all going for the 5th prize, so 6th prize, sorry, because it's Deco. The Tsukuba team is award for the fair play, because really, guys, you get the most trouble competition of all the other with all the crash. You continue. Even Wio stays all the night to succeed for this morning to get 1 car again. And at the end of the morning, he went bed and he gave up.
They succeeded to move it.
And by the way, the news is recalculating. They succeed to move 1 nanometer, but after the car disappeared too. So, and thank you, Wii again, and the Japanese team for your contribution. You have the fair play prize. Thank you very much. And so I have a. Yes, this is the first nanometer which is counting. So, so anyway, another thing now. If somebody in the audience or over the world is dealing to and wants to organize the prize number 2, we learn something, and the thing is, of course, we get a few different type of cars, mini cars, nano cars, large cars, small cars, and all that. So, what we learn, I advise the next guy which is going to organize the next prize to make subcategory, and good luck to him. This is the next one. And finally, I think this is my personal message. This is 4 years about of trying to establish this, and so really, I'm very happy, and thank you very much. at 6 o'clock in the main hall of CNRS. Lab, CNRS. See you soon!
I think we should also give a speech to you. I think it's not very fair that only you give. Probably Jim. So, at least representing the Ohio team and also my colleagues, we really like to thank you for organizing this wonderful, fantastic, the first ever nano car race in the universe. Christian, thank you. I know it's a lot of work.
Thank you very much. Me too. And so, by the way, you do whatever you want. For the dinner, you dress whatever you want. So just for you, for leading also two important guys here. Three, sorry. You were blue on the blues. So Xavier, which was in charge of all the construction of the animation for the movie Circuit for You, and Eric, which was in charge.
And welcome back. And as you saw, Christian was looked very emotional there after he said goodbye. I said thank you to all the teams there. They, of course, he spent 4 years working on this project. For him, it really is come to it's the end of what's been an amazing adventure, personally for him, and of course for all those teams there, as we had the first over nano race worldwide, as someone said, in the universe. And so, a very moving end to what was a very exciting moment. There'll be many more exciting moments on CNRS over the coming months, so stay tuned for that. It remains just to say thank you to a bunch of people who played a key role in this whole operation. So let me read them out. Of course, the CNRS and its audit teams, and of course, CEMES, their laboratory here, who we use their facilities. They provided so much for us. The team from the Centre de Calcul de IN2P3 played a key role in the audiovisual, the technical stuff, me being here talking to you, as well as Master Films. Some of the partners and the sponsors of this event, some of them came here to speak here next to me, of course. We have La Région Occitane, Union Européenne, Toulouse Métropole, CET Omicron, la Fondation de la Maison de la Chimie, Air Liquide, EDF, Michelin, Total, Actia, Elio, Casden Banque Populaire Occitane, MGEN, Nature Nanotechnology, C Nano, Group PSA, Toyota, Swiss Nanoscience Institute, BEHR, Swiss Nanoscience Institute, the Universität de Kinderspitalbäder Basel, and Volkswagen. So a big thank you to all them as we see all the teams congratulating each other and probably going for a much needed drink, which they've deserved after 36 hours of this race. Just for our viewers out there will be very soon on our YouTube channel a highlights video looking at the 36 hours that have just passed. It'll be a 2 to 3 minute long video looking at really the best moments over the past 2 days. So it just remains for me to say thank you very much for joining us and taking part in this one-off adventure, which really has been a huge hit. It's really grabbed people's attention, has really furthered people's insight and understanding and desire to learn more about nanotechnology and the science and what it can mean for all of us in the future. So for me, Chris Botman, thanks very much to all of you for watching and for following us, and hopefully we'll catch up with you again very soon. Bye-bye.